Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary. We're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and trail chatter report. So Mary's going to start with the water and weather, and then after, I'll take it away with a little bit of hiker news that we have going on around the world today. All right, man. Go ahead, take it away, Mary.
All right, thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Excuse me. In Blairsville right now it's 67 degrees and cloudy. We're looking at a high of 70 degrees today, considerable cloudiness and occasional rain showers this afternoon. We have winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour and a 40% chance of rain. Tonight, 62 degrees and a few clouds. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, and the winds will be 5 to 10 miles per hour. Up on Blood Mountain today, 62 degrees for a high and mostly cloudy. Showers and thunderstorms are likely before 11 a.m. and then between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. There are a chance of showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon also. Winds will be 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour and a 70% chance of rain. Tonight, 58 degrees and a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 p.m. and then between 8 and 9 p.m. and then after that a slight chance. 10 to 15 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 25 miles per hour and a 30% chance of rain. Let's make sure when you're setting up your camp, and we should always be doing this regardless of the weather, check for those loose limbs and branches and things in your area that can fall down around you and cause great injury sometimes, depending on what it is. So let's all take a moment to check when we're setting up our camp. Water is good for the most part out there on the trail. Make sure you're topping off at Hawk Mountain Shelter. You do have 6.2 miles until you reach Justice Creek, hiking north, where you can get water. Slaughter Creek, top off there before Blood. Blood has no water, so make sure you have enough to get you up and over. It's dry at Hog Pen Gap, and it is dry between Neal and Hog Pen Gap at the moment. Going up into North Carolina from Burneytown Gap on, heading towards Fontana Dam, it is a bit drier there. There's still water, you just have to do a little more searching. Snakes, it's that time of year for the snakes. They're out here seeking the sunshine, so make sure that you're, alert before you sit down on rocks and stumps and logs. They like to stretch across the trail anywhere that's heat. So just be aware of that, and let's remember that copperhead nest that's in that group of boulders up on Cow Rock. If you're hiking north, Cow Rock is 5 miles north of Neal Gap, so let's just all be extra careful there. Great Smoky Mountain National Park, ongoing bears. All the shelters are open at the moment. Closed campsites are 23 and 96, and then warnings are Charlie's Bunyan. There's no campsite warnings at this moment. Just because the shelters are open and there's no warnings, let's not forget that the bears are in the area. They live there. That's, they're going to be out there. Just let's remember to practice good leave no trace, and let's hang our food and trash items, cosmetics, anything that has a scent, and let's take out what we brought in. So let's remember that also, so it can be good for all bears, creatures, and humans. And this applies wherever you go. It doesn't have to just be the Smokies. Anywhere that you are outside recreating, you don't even have to be hiking, whatever it is you're doing. All right, so now up at Smoky Mountains also, Newfound Gap Road. As of August 2nd, US 441, Newfound Gap Road is currently closed due to a slide that occurred between mile marker 12 and 13 south of Alum Cave Trailhead. The National Park Service is assessing the damage and working with the Federal Highway Administration to determine when the road can reopen. So between Cherokee and Gatlinburg, Newfound Gap Road, that's the road that's closed. So you have to seek alternate ways to get to either town. All right, Donald, I'm going to turn it over to you now, and we can discuss some other stuff going on.
All right. All right, let's see. Good morning, guys. And so let's start like this, man. So for rescues in Gold Canyon, Arizona, a woman is in critical condition after being rescued off a hiking trail in Gold Canyon on Saturday. Around 2 p.m., crews from Superstition Fire and Medical District in Pinal County Sheriff's Office responded to Peralta Trail after someone called in a report that their hiking partner had become unconscious. When first responders arrived, they found a woman in her 50s more than halfway up the trail suffering from heat-related issues. Arizona's Family First Alert weather team says the temps were around 109 degrees Fahrenheit that day. So when crews were dispatched, it was hot. Fire crews provided the woman with immediate medical attention before assisting her down the trail. Once at the bottom, she was rushed to the hospital. No further information is available at the moment. All right, and so next in Tucson, Arizona, I wanted to report that the missing hiker out of Pima County has been found deceased. Pima County Sheriff's Department says William Grant Charlton was found dead this morning on August 7th. It would have been yesterday morning, on August 2nd at about 9:30 a.m. The PCST says he was found by a ground search team tasked to search off-trail areas in Pima County. In a statement, his family said our gratitude to the 6 agencies and volunteers that were able to locate him today. Now is not the time to question or response. It is time to remember Will and the heroes that brought him home to us, the volunteers and helpers of Cochise, Pima, Navajo, and Maricopa, and the volunteers from the volunteer organizations helped bring closure, and we are eternally grateful. Sadly, aircraft would not have been able to locate him. It took tremendous effort today to locate him, and again, we express gratitude, love, and appreciation for everyone that's helped. We will miss Will and love him dearly. He has a dog named Callie, his mother, and father and sister. The PCSD said multiple teams looked for Charlton Friday and that the search included a plane and a helicopter. Charlton told his family that he was going on a 14-mile hike at 5:30 a.m. on Wednesday. He's going to Pima Canyon Trail, and he was possibly going to hike up to Mount Kimball. Charlton's brother-in-law, Garrett Gist told 13 News that after the family didn't hear from him for a while, they called 911. Tucson police officers did a welfare check at his home and didn't find anything at all. Deputies later found his truck at the Pima County trailhead. PCSD spokeswoman Angelica Carrillo said the department deployed a plane and a helicopter from the Pinal County Sheriff's Office to search the area. Excuse me. Adding that multiple teams, including the Southern Arizona Rescue Association, were dropped in different locations to widen the search. Gist was out on trail since Friday morning. He said Charlton retired from the Air Force and was going to study environmental science at the University of Arizona because he wanted to be a forest ranger. It's a tragic moment right there, huh?
Sure is.
All right, and so it's been pretty slow out here. We do have people, of course, scheduling, but a couple rides a day to us, man, isn't really a whole bunch. We're used to doing multiple rides a day, man, but it's kind of slow right now. I think that there's a lot of stuff going on around the world right now, man, that's causing a slowdown in tourists coming to anywhere, really, man. It's going on all around the world, man. There's just so much madness going on that, I mean, it's causing an issue. And it's not just us that are seeing it, it's everywhere. And so it's unfortunate that this is the way it is. But, come September, hopefully it picks back up. I think the political shit going on, man, along with kids going back to school and kids getting ready to go back to school up north, man, and then there's just multiple reasons, but yeah, it's rather slow this year, and so we can go back and check our charts and stuff, man, and schedulings, because it's all documented and stuffed away. But we checked on last year to this year, man, and there's definitely a decrease in the amount of people that are showing up here. It's just how it is, man. So that all being said, man, there's not really too much going on. So if anyone needs anything, though, man, we're here for you.
That's right.
Just give us a call, man. We're here all day, man. Yesterday we hung out for a while and watched Who Killed Sarah. I don't know if anyone's watched that, but it's actually really interesting, and there's drama all through it if you like Mexican soap operas. So I like Mexican soap operas.
I think it was worth watching.
And Narcos was a good one too, man.
Narcos is.
And then Pablo, which one is that? The Snitch Cartel. No, I think it's Pablo Escobar, but it's not the Narcos one, man. It's another one that's on there. It's pretty good. It has like 76 different episodes, and it'll keep you watching for a while. Anyways, it'll keep you busy.
I like them.
Yeah, definitely, man. I've watched every gang-related gangster drug soap opera.
Well, you know, I think they're pretty good because a lot of them are factual. You know, the
Yeah.
real life with Pablo and El Chapo and all of that, and it's more than just entertaining. It's informative, and it's a piece of history.
It sure is, because I think the Narcos actually is really close to what happened, man. And it shows you how much of a scumbag Pablo was and how much of a scumbag El Chapo was. And, you know, it shows you a kind side, man, but they killed for that money. It's blood money, man. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not right, either way you look at it. And so they did what they did to survive, I guess, man. But I don't condone murdering people and shit, man, for money. That's not. I don't condone it, period. But especially, you know, that way. There are some brutal people, man. I think of Pablo. So, anyways, I'm not gonna get into it. But man,
Check it out.
yeah, check that stuff out, man. The Who Killed Sarah was really interesting, man. So, otherwise than that, man, if anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle, man. We're here for you. All right, one love, peace, thank you.